Well, the last time Tech and UGA met as top 20 teams in Athens was 2008. The Jackets won at 45-42. And a big thanks to this man, Roddy Jones. And Roddy, that's a game that everybody frequently talks about. What I want to know is that your most memorable sports moment?
It's definitely one of the tops. I mean, anytime you have the type of team success that we had winning the ACC championship, going to the Orange Bowl or beating Georgia, it's definitely very memorable. That one will always stand out just because of what it meant to the Tech family. And we hadn't beat them in so long, and being in the area, hearing about the rivalry for years, it was a great moment. It was a great moment.
I know a lot of people ask you about the run that clinched that game. Let's see, 3rd and 7 on your own 46, just inside of 8 minutes, and you needed a first down. Crowd was on their feet. What do you remember?
Well, so with the run, it's kind of the lines between what I remember and the replays are very blurred because, you know, the actual play took 7 seconds and the replays have continued to be played today. But I remember just thinking, you know, being on the backside of the option call to the short side of the field too. Just thinking, stay with Nesbitt. If he pitches it to you, just get the first down, because we needed that to keep going. We were up 3 at the time, so it was a really important drive for us. And when I got the ball, I just was aiming for the marker, just get to the marker, and the first contact happened, and I was able to get past that. And after that, I knew I had the first down, and just tried to keep running and stay as close to the sideline without going out as I could. And then when I got contacted the second time by Roddy Jones, I honestly thought I'd stepped out of bounds, but I just kept running, finished the play, and looked back, and nobody said anything. There were no calls, and actually when we got to the sideline, Coach Johnson was telling everybody to calm down and get ready to go back on the field, just in case they challenged it, but there was no challenge on the play, and the play stood. So the celebration was a little weird because we were very tempered with it, waiting for the potential review, but it never came.
So that score, you win 45-42. You get in the locker room after. What was that like?
It was as excited a locker room as I think anybody could ever imagine. They presented us with the Governor's Cup, and Coach Johnson was fired up, and it was great. To see what it meant for the seniors was just fantastic. You can't beat that. I mean, those guys worked 4 or 5 years in some cases to beat Georgia, and we finally did it. And it was just a great team accomplishment. It was great euphoria, and that's a little bit of a blur for me because I was running around all over the place. But it was great to see those guys, especially when we got back on the bus.
Growing up in this area, you knew about the rivalry. Now that you've lived it, you've had that memorable game. What does the rivalry mean to you now?
I think it means just as much as ever. Having been a part of it, and a part that will stand out in terms of Tech fans, it definitely means a lot to me, and it's something that I don't take for granted. It's the rivalry's special, especially when you grow up in this area, and it seems like being on this side of it, everybody roots for Georgia. Everybody grows up and they're automatically steered towards rooting for Georgia. So to go to the school that might be considered the underdog, a great, proud institution like Georgia Tech, and just getting a win at a time where we really needed one, like this time, we really need a win in the series. It was a lot of fun, and it's great. I enjoyed it every year.
Thanks for the time.
Absolutely.